Maryland football is on the hot seat. Hey, Tiger Woods back, y'all. And is anybody more petty than Jalen Ramsey? This is the K-Will Show. Let's get to business. Maryland head coach DJ Durkin was placed on administrative leave after the death of former player Jordan McNair. Durkin's coaching style and the culture of the university has been heavily scrutinized throughout this event. And this was the main motivator for the decision to have Durkin relieved of his duties with the Terrapins. In addition to Durkin, 3 other staff members were placed on administrative leave during the investigation. On May 29th, McNair, a redshirt freshman at the time, was said to have shown signs of extreme exhaustion after a series of sprints in summer practice. Head athletic trainer Wes Robinson, who has since been placed on administrative leave since the incident, was said to have forcibly had to drag McNair through the drills in order for him to finish. Currently, the university is under 2 different investigations on this claim. One for the death of McNair and the other for an investigation into the culture behind the program. Coach Durkin has a history of intense and sometimes borderline abusive techniques when coaching his players through training. The coach's history stems back to his time as defensive coordinator with the University of Michigan. During this time, his coaching style would be referred to as bully coaching by numerous players, including current NFL player Jabril Peppers. Tuesday, University President Wallace D. Lowe announced that the findings of the investigation stated that the university did not take the necessary precautions when caring for McNair. Also during the press conference, the university announced that they will be taking full responsibility legally for the incident. I think the fact that the university acted proactively in accepting responsibility for this incident plays well in the public eye. Being a former college football player myself, I understand the culture and how individuals outside of it may not understand the intensity of summer training and summer workout. I mean, we're doing 2-a-days in 80 to 90 degree weather and wearing 10 to 15 pounds of pads. And to some people, especially outsiders, this seems impossible. But this is the nature of football. It's not for everybody. Definitely want to send out my condolences to the family. Not downplaying this incident at all, but on the flip side, I do want people to understand that football is not for everybody. We have seen scandals before at schools handled way worse than this, such as Penn State and most recently Ohio State. I do commend the university for acting fast on this and taking responsibility. And I think that moving forward, more universities should definitely take this stance when it comes to incidents within their school. Woo! Okay guys, I know that last story was a little heavy. So I set you guys up with a little highlight video of Duke freshman Zion Williamson doing work in the Canada tour this weekend.
How about that? Declare this. Rim stuff. What is?
Was that a kid? Was that a kid?
Yeah. At one point, Tiger Woods was considered the greatest player in golf. Through a string of injuries and his fair share of controversy, his standing atop the golf world began to wane, and many experts thought that we had seen the last of Tiger. Fast forward to this Sunday at the 2018 PGA Championship in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, and Tiger Woods is back. Sunday, Woods would shoot 6 under 64, which ranked as his best round in the history of his career. Even while shooting his best round and best score ever, Tiger would finish second to champion Brooks Koepka. After the event, Woods would explain his amazing day. "This one I never quite got to the lead," said Woods. "I was always trailing, It was a golf course in which I couldn't sit still and make pars and be okay with it. I had to keep making birdies. I had to go and get it, and I tried. After the tournament, Woods' play would overshadow the entire field. Koepka would say this in his interview post-championship victory. Being a part of that as a fan, and even when you're playing, is still pretty neat. It kind of pushes you to step your game up, and you have to, because he's right there if you fold. The impact that Woods has on the golf field is absolutely legendary. He currently ranks second in majors championships in golf history, only behind golfing legend Jack Nicklaus. A win on Sunday would have given Woods 5 PGA championships. This number would have tied him with Nicklaus and fellow golf legend Walter Hagen. Even in defeat, Woods won, even if it was only for the day. Jalen Ramsey might be the pettiest player in the entire NFL, and I think it's amazing. Ramsey was quoted last week in a GQ article giving his most honest opinion on the starting quarterbacks in the NFL, and it was savage, to say the least. Ramsey, who was voted All-Pro last year as a defensive back, in only his second season is a certified ball player.
You ain't no player.
Even with his talent and skill set, Ramsey is known throughout the league for his brash comments, his trash talk on the field, and his fearless attitude. Ramsey's demeanor on the field is also seen as highly controversial. In a Week 9 matchup with the Cincinnati Bengals, Ramsey's trash talk was enough to get up under the skin of All-Pro wide receiver AJ Green. After this incident, his trash talker was known to be a big part of his game on the field. And during this interview, his remarks were some of his best work to date. Ramsey sounded off on numerous quarterbacks in the league, ranging from rookies to some of the top veterans in the game. Ramsey approved the Cleveland Browns' pick of quarterback Baker Mayfield, as well as Baltimore's pick of quarterback and former Heisman winner Lamar Jackson. But when asked about Buffalo Bills rookie quarterback Josh Allen, Ramsey summed it up in so many words by saying, "I think Allen is trash." As if things couldn't get any more savage, Jalen shared his views on former Super Bowl MVP and current starting quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, Joe Flacco. You better watch that shit, Jalen. I'm coming for your ass. Pause.
Gay.
Ramsey will continue to give his hot takes on quarterbacks, even going as far as saying quarterbacks Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady don't suck. When referring to Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, the two-time winning Super Bowl champion was described as decent at best. Apparently, Odell Beckham is the only reason Eli Manning is any good. In 2016 MVP Matt Ryan, overrated. After a largely successful 2017 season, we'll see how these remarks affect Ramsey going into the 2018 season. And that's gonna wrap up today's show. I appreciate you guys for coming out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to K-Will Show on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at KWillTheyWon't. This is episode 2 of the K-Will Show. Be looking out for episode 3. My name's Kelvin Williams, signing out. Peace.